The humble scanner has mostly lost its luster over the past decade or so. It's not to say they no longer exist or used or are important, rather, just that they're about as common as the standard computer mouse. Heck, chances are you have a scanner built into your cheap all-in-one printer and use it once in a blue moon, maybe when you come across an old print photo or need a work document uploaded. But there was a time when scanning technology was cutting edge, and even considered part of the cyberpunk future, or it was if you were the Logitech marketing department. But before we get there, we have to look back all the way to 1989 and the introduction of the Logitech ScanMan. This little handheld scanner screamed future tech and really helped to expand scanning technology beyond old, huge, and expensive machines. But just how important was the Logitech ScanMan itself? Well, vary if you're Logitech, who went as far as listing it as one of their 25 most important products of all time during their 25th anniversary celebration and marketing campaign. The model you're looking at here is the ScanMan Plus. The scanner itself was Logitech's first imaging product and helped in their expansion beyond their core mouse sales and technology. This model in question retailed for around $339, which when run through the inflation calculator comes to about $650 at the time of this recording. While not a desktop scanner replacement in any way, the ScanMan was designed mainly for importing graphics and not documents. Well, at least not very large ones. The standard ScanMan unit came bundled alongside an ISA card that featured a port for the ScanMan itself and a set of dip switches for various modifications and compatibility settings. The ScanMan could only grab images in grayscale, although later models would eventually add color to the mix. In the case of the unit you see here, you can scan images that are 4 inches wide and up to 14 inches long at a 200 dpi. Alongside the ISA card and the ScanMan unit, the box featured a Logitech disc that held the driver software for installation. Remember, this was the days well before you simply could plug in a device and it would automatically install the software or drivers. Also included along this set was the Paint Show Plus visual editing software. Now the idea with the pairing was that you could scan in images with the ScanMan and then clean up those images and edit them with the Paint Show Plus software, saving you from having to buy a separate imaging design program. This was, for the time, a fully featured paint program that reviews noted compared pretty well to standalone ones that were currently on the market. The ScanMan was considered a large piece of kit for the time, as most other handheld scanners on the market were roughly 2.5 inches wide by standard. Having that 4 inches to work with seems like a huge selling point, and it was, but reviews at the time noted that it was much easier to make errors in scanning trying to keep the unit level on passes. The ScanMan unit originally was designed for DOS. This was 1989 and DOS ruled the world at the time, but Logitech was smart enough to include a program called WinScan that was compatible with very early versions of Windows, although it did lack the ability to edit your scans that you got on the DOS version. The Logitech ScanMan may be nothing more than a novelty today, but when it released way back in the 1980s, it was something really cool. This was a piece of kit that could be incredibly helpful for early graphic designers and various media artists. We take for granted the ability to be able to scan anything in at will, whether it's with our smartphones or with some cheap throwaway scanner that's built into a piece of kit like a printer. For their part, Logitech of course is still around today, mostly hanging out in the world of gaming, with various gaming mice, still a core line of their products, and speakers, all sorts of webcams, all sorts of headphones, and various new kinds of tech that they're experimenting with. And that's it for our quick little look at this bit of old tech here on Gambit Digital. We want to thank you for watching. If you like what you saw here, the best thing you can do is subscribe, leave us a like, and let us know in the comments below if there's any old bit of kit out there that you'd like us to take a look at in video form. If you'd like more information, more videos, more articles, you can head over to our website, gambitmag.com, and you can also help support us on Patreon if you want to help keep this channel going and growing. Again, thanks for checking us out, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again real soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.